I found the learning in the holistic management course that I did really important to help with our planning, particularly our grazing planning, which can be complicated. So to manage complexity, we put everything out on a chart on paper in front of us, and then we slowly work through time on that chart so that we can see how we're going to fit everything in and how we're going to rest our paddocks adequately and how it's going to be not too short between grazings and how the whole annual system of the farm will work. But we've put it out on paper because if you keep it all in your head too much, you'll get too confused and it doesn't happen. So to be able to sit down and do a grazing chart, there's a couple of different pieces of information or a couple of different uses that a grazing chart can be. I actually do one as a yearly planner, and that just lays out so my family and my staff can see what's happening at different times of year, and we can organise our landmarking contractors, and we know when we might be bringing the cattle past the yards so that we can look at doing a trade with some steers whenever the cattle are close to the yards instead of having to walk them from the other end of the farm. So from a calendar of activities point of view, we do it one chart, but the more important one that I do is the one we use as a feed budget, where we go and look at how much grass we've got in each paddock, and then we plan out what the animals are going to be eating and where they're going to be for the next 5 to 6 months. And we actually update that every 3 or 4 months, and that stops us running out of feed and just keeps us on track to make sure that we have our stocking rate and our carrying capacity matched together.
The Bowning Bookham Landcare Group is an active and passionate group of like-minded people who aims to work and learn together to grow landscapes that are healthy, biodiverse and resilient. If you're interested in keeping up to date with our journey or to get involved with the group, you can follow us on Instagram or Facebook at Bowning Bookham Landcare, or get in touch by email bblandcaregroup@gmail.com. The Bowning Bookham Landcare Group's Let's Try It program is partially funded by the New South Wales Department of Planning, Industry and Environment, together with South East Local Land Services, through funding from the Australian Government's National Landcare Program. We'd like to thank them for their support, along with our members, volunteers and contributors, which allow us to continue to provide these valuable programs.